Heute bin ich im Gatorland. Das ist der Zoo für Krokodile in Orlando. Und bin jetzt gerade dem Eingang entronnen. Ja, habe da wieder 20, 30 Minuten ungefähr gewartet. Und jetzt geht's los zur kleinen Rundtour. Wow. Sieht schon interessant aus hier.
Watch out for those birds for me as well. There you go, sweetie. Hi guys, how you doing today? $5 even on the card.
Ja, also so nah und so viele Viecher auf einmal haben wir in den anderen Zoos, die wir bisher besichtigt haben, auch noch nicht gesehen. Also wer hier mal unvorsichtig ist, ja, der wird, denke ich mal, ein gutes Ende finden. Weil die Viecher sind bestimmt schon sowas von voll gefüttert worden, jeden Tag. Wer weiß, ob die überhaupt noch anbeißen, wenn hier irgendjemand reinspringen würde. Naja, also ausprobieren würde ich es halt auch nicht unbedingt. So, kommt man da eigentlich durch? Nicht unbedingt. Ich will nämlich an einem bestimmten Ort. Da wird in 10 Minuten irgendeine Vorführung starten. Hi guys, how are you?
Alrighty, there you are. Thank you. Hi guys, how you doing today? Thank you.
Oh, ich dachte, du wolltest jetzt zu hoch springen. Na gut, dann nicht. Wo rennen wir jetzt hier zu? Jumperoo Show. So, was haben wir jetzt hier? Die geht wie viele Minuten los? Hier haben wir mal richtig schöne, fette Exemplare. Der hier unten. Auch nicht schlecht aus. Ich weiß ja nicht, was die für Gemüter haben. Die sehen jedenfalls immer irgendwie böse aus. Na, was machst du hier? Futtertour? Wahrscheinlich, ja. So, was geht's hier lang? Boah, alter Falter. Ist ja genau das Richtige für Jennifer. Ja. Komm, zeig mal dein hässliches Gesicht. Hab ich ja schon gesagt, ich hasse Schlangen. Wo sind hier welche? Oh, also hier noch direkt eins vor direkt. Jetzt machen wir noch eine Freude und springen genau gegen die Scheibe. Das war natürlich ironisch gemeint, hast verstanden, ne? Wie war das? Eine Schlange hat keine Augenlider, ha? Ja, Diamantklapperschlange. Ja, Python ist nicht so gruselig. White Gator Swarm. Wo wollte ich jetzt hin? Mein Zettel schon verloren? W. Hier zum Buchstaben W. Wo bin ich denn jetzt hier? Also jedenfalls noch nicht am Ende angelangt. Laufen wir noch ein Stück. Ja, die uns hier gerade entgegengekommen sind. Die wollen oder kaum gerade von den Ziplines. Auch noch eine Attraktion, die man hier machen kann. Laura. Ach, da kommen noch Erinnerungen von Teneriffa hoch. Nur diesmal haben wir hier keine größeren Papageien. Das sind alles Wellensittiche. Echt nicht verkehrt hier. Die Anlage ist nett gemacht. Naja, überall hier diese Dinger, wenn wir das auch kennen, mit den Coin reinschmeißen und dann cool, Picture. Ja, da mache ich nachher auf jeden Fall eins. Eislatte, auch was für mich. Warte mal, haben Sie hier jetzt etwa nachgezüchtet das Futter, was Sie dann später den armen Viechern dann vorwerfen? Schlachtung oder so? Naja, gut. Up close encounter Gator Wrestling.
Oh, so you can sit in there, I guess. You sure it's not there?
No show times. Would be helpful. Would we see any letters here on our path, right? No, no letters, no signs.
Letters, no.
No, and
That's too bad here. Okay. Oh, das ist ja genau das, was ich am meisten liebe hier. Wäre was für Andrea, aber nicht für mich. Ich es einmal ausprobiert habe, einmal und nie wieder. So, let's see, where are we here? Yeah, you are here. LM. LM. LM? LM? M?
Oh, no, look at that guy.
Und wir haben hier falsche Buchstaben. Legends of the Swamp. W. Okay, dass sich hier alle versammeln, gehe ich mal von aus, dass das hier stattfindet. Alright.
Come on. Come on, Ali.
Uff da. So, have a break, have a Kit Kat.
There we go, there we go. My name's Eugene. Welcome to Gatorland's Legend of the Swamp show. Let me tell you how this legend began. You see, alligators, they've been stomping around the world for about 200 million years. That's right, they outlived the dinosaurs by about 65 million years. They were here before us, they're gonna be here a lot longer than we are. So we have to learn how to coexist with these awesome creatures. Now, the first people to get hands-on with the gators were Seminoles back in the 1700s. Shortly after that came the settlers, and that's where our problem arises. You see, with the settlers came cattle. Well, those gators, they started to develop a taste for the cattle, so those cowboys had to come up with a way to keep their cows from being eaten. One thing they used was a bullwhip like this. Now, they wouldn't do anything mean or bad. They would just take the whip, give it a nice crack above the cow's head, below their feet. That let the cow know, hey, you're getting a little too close to danger, bring it back in line. But sooner than that, the cows started to get used to the sound of the whip. They started to ignore it. And that's when those settlers adopted the techniques of those Seminoles. They would ride their horses up to a water hole, jump off their horse, pick a gator out of the water, let their cows get a drink. A couple of years ago, she watched this very show, learned a lot of great information. A few years later, she was actually attacked by an alligator, but she did use the information she learned from this show to get away safely.
Awesome, thank you, Eugene. All right, I got Aubrey's gator. We're gonna do this next part together, though. Let's all count to 3, and on 3, I'm gonna get down on it. Hold on, wait. I got the tail. I'll start the counting. By the way, is anyone here from New York or New Jersey? Yeah, all right, we'll count slow for you. I'm only kidding, I'm kidding. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, show's over. Thanks for coming. Just kidding. No. Let's catch this over the teeth. Aubrey, is this the one? You better say yes. Good, we got her gator up here. Now, Eugene was just out here telling you guys all about the history of alligators here in Florida. He didn't get a chance to mention some of the hardest parts, which is actually just finding these things. Look how dark they are. Want a picture, girl? Go ahead, get that. Here, get my good side, right? Just kidding. The hardest part was finding them because they blend in very well with the murky water we have down here in Florida, and they only stick the smallest parts of their body above the water. Look on top of his head here. You guys see his eyes? Now, a lot of people say their eyes are in a bad spot because it looks like you can just poke it out, right? Or like a low-lying branch might be able to poke his eye out. That is not the case because watch this. I'll show you guys first. If you try to poke out a gator's eye, it goes right down into the head. When danger's gone, it pops back up. See that? Check it out over here. Look, right down in, right back up. Doesn't hurt him at all. It's kind of like the headlights of a Corvette. Check it out. Ready? Bloop. See that? Let me show you behind him. Who missed it? Open your eyes. See that? Here, check it out. Look. And if you notice, they go down before I even touch them. They drop down in that head, and then once the danger's gone, they pop back up. So, if you get attacked by an alligator, you really don't want to go for the eyes. It's not going to work. The most sensitive part of an alligator is actually their nose. It's more sensitive than the millennials nowadays. So that's the spot you want to aim for, really. That little girl Eugene was talking about, when she got attacked by an alligator, that's what she aimed for. The alligator let her go, and she was able to survive an alligator attack. Normally, though, that's not the case. An alligator's really not going to attack you, so that you shouldn't have a problem with that. Now, if you look all the way back here, you guys see this little flap? What do you guys think that's covering up? Their ears. Yes, alligators do have ears. And they talk to each other all the time. They bellow, they hiss, they pop their jaws and slap their tails. There's actually a noise that we can make that kind of sounds like a baby alligator. And it will actually get a mom alligator to come towards you. It kind of goes like this. Ready? That wasn't it. Hold on. Go ahead, give that a shot real quick. You guys sound like dying chihuahuas. Alright, either way, if you go back to the breeding marsh and give that call a shot, that's probably the only place you should do that noise. But if you do it right, you'll see a whole bunch of alligators swimming towards you. If you do it wrong, you'll end up on YouTube or something. I don't know. But give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. Now, I'm sure you guys didn't come out here to listen to me make a whole bunch of funny noises on the back of an alligator. You guys want to see some dangerous stuff? Cool, all 7 of you. Come on, you want to see some dangerous stuff, right? Alright, that was better. Before I do anything too stupid, I have one quick question. Shout out the answer if you think you know it. What's the most dangerous part of an alligator?
The tail.
Okay, wait, hold on, listen to this. Raise your hand if you think it's the mouth. Okay, raise your hand if you think it's the tail. Wow. Everyone who just raised their hand for tail, just take a really good look at me right now. Be a little awkward if I was backwards right now, right? It's the mouth, guys. Alright, look, don't get me wrong though. If the tail hits you, it's gonna give you a nice bruise, but that's it. If this mouth gets a hold of you, it's gonna take something. Probably not give it back. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to show you guys inside this alligator's mouth. And I do stress the word try. He has a lot of jaw pressure. So if you don't want his mouth open, there's really nothing I can do about it. But we'll give it a shot. You guys see this down here? Kind of looks like there's a whole bunch of fat. That's actually all jaw muscle. Just like this, ladies. What's up, girls? Alright, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this open. Alright, she's starting to relax. There you go, guys. Look inside there. 80 to 82 razor sharp teeth. Made for ripping and tearing, not for really chewing. Alright, if you look in the back of the throat, you guys see that little flap of skin back there? That's called the epiglottis. That's made so if you swallow something underwater, all that water won't rush down to his lungs, then he won't drown. Pretty cool, right? You guys all get a good look in there? I mean, no. You didn't see?
I didn't see.
Well, then move. Look here, it's the most dangerous part. Alright, hold on. Let me turn it around. Stupid things we do in Florida for minimum wage. That's not a joke. Michigan. What is there fun to do in
Erste
Michigan?
Show jetzt hier im Gatorland Park
Go to
angeschaut.
the beach. One said ice fish, one said beach.
Ja, die Trainer hier, die greifen sich so einen kleinen, mittelgroßen Alligator und ja, jetzt wo sie die Zuschauer reinlassen, wird denen vorher dann auch das Maul zugeklebt mit Tapeband. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das so witzig finde. Es ist halt deswegen wahrscheinlich auch kein Zoo bei uns in Deutschland der Art, weil man das bestimmt bei uns nicht so akzeptieren würde, dass man so mit Tieren umgeht. Aber ja gut, vielleicht macht es denen eh nichts aus, aber es ist auch irgendwie immer nur diese lahme Ausrede, dass die dann halt ein bisschen Beschäftigung oder so haben. Aber wie die da mit denen umgegangen sind während der Show, da habe ich irgendwie so gespaltene Meinung zu. Ja, also ist ein bisschen witzig, aber es ist zu Touristen. Das, was jetzt hier so wild aussieht, ist auch wirklich von den Zuschauern auch kaum besucht. Ein paar Leute sind hinter mir. Oh, guck an. Großer Bruder hier unten im Wasser. Guck. Ich glaube, dass mir diese Ecke hier von dem Park schon bald noch am besten gefällt. Also erstmal eben nicht so viel los, schön ruhig, wirklich wild, wie die Natur ihn schon scheinbar schuf, ja? Also nichts weiter gemacht. Jetzt gibt es hier gleich so noch einen Rundweg, da werde ich auch noch gleich mal rummarschieren. Und hier oben auf den, von hier aus sieht man halt diesen einen Standort, diesen einen Tower, wo diese Zipline-Jünger, die da jetzt rumspaßeln, da eine so eine Zwischenstation haben. Jo, gehen wir mal weiter, gell? Complimentary insect mosquito repellent is available inside the park at Gator Gully General Store. Okay. Warning, na das ist ja nett. Headwaters of the Everglades. This here swamp is the beginning of a real delicate ecological system that stretches on down through the middle of the state to the Florida Everglades. This here water flows through the Kissimmee chain of lakes and the Kissimmee River to Lake Okeechobee and into the Everglades. That's bound 170 miles from right here. And warning, Gatorland is built between two real swamps and you may encounter various wild critters along our walkways, including a variety of snakes. Nice. Some, like the rattlesnake pictured above, may be venomous. Giftig. Do not attempt to pick up or move any snake you find. Please alert a Gatorland employee for assistance. Na, so blöd müsste ich sein, dass ich mich dem Vieh auch noch nähe. Caution, due to rains and high humidity throughout this swamp, the walkway can be very slippery. Ja gut, dafür sind wir ja jetzt hier. Hoffentlich noch bevor der Regen losgeht. Weil heute ist ja für 2 bis 16 Uhr Regen angesagt. Okay. Nochmal eine Schlangenwarnung. Sollte man das also ernst nehmen? Is it good on pancakes? Naja. Hi. Das lookt doch hier mal richtig nice. Hört sich an, als ob das auch Deutsche wären. So, that tree needs a haircut. No, that ain't hair. Most folks call it Spanish moss. It's that stringy grey stuff hanging from the trees. Ain't really a parasite as from some folks think. It's another one of them epiphytes, and Badger didn't know it's related to pineapples. My folks use Spanish moss mattress. Okay. Er hat mich eher noch so ein bisschen aus dem von dem Film das Ding aus dem Sumpf, der das überall an sich selber dran hatte. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Okay. Ja, zumindest haben sie ein paar Geschichten zu erzählen.
Those white birds with the trees.
Oh, this guy's moving.
You'll be able to do it.
Emma, Emma.
Look for the gator.
Hi, Gator!
Right under us. What do you think he's
His friend's coming over here too.
I think he's looking for one of the kids to chow down on.
Ooh, you don't have any guys?
You want to go over here and see him?
I know, right?
Right there.
Oh, look over here, Emma. You guys want cookies?
Take care of yourself, y'all. Go. All these gators are moving in. Go. Yo, come on, team. Get loud. Get moving in. Yo, jump. 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 That was a good jump on the other side. Come on, team Junior. Don't let it be easy. Junior, you got one down? All right, team Bobby, get loud. Yeah, jump. 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 Team Junior, go. 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 We got all these gators coming. Bobby, did you get that one down? I didn't see it. Come on, team Bobby. Yo, jump. 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 Junior, what are you doing? You didn't get me. Did you get both pieces down? Bubba, come on, man. Get that next piece down. All